Hey, it's going.
Okay.
Going live? Yo. Started. Hey, it's live.
Are you?
Yes. I am.
Aaron, are you live? Do you get service?
Yeah.
Usually. I never get service. Hey, we're live.
Okay, there we go.
Garlic bread. I like garlic bread.
Oh, everybody's saying hi already.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Skunk. Hi, Cowgirl.
What's that one?
We're fish-eyed.
That's YouTube's. I like fish. Actually. Boom.
Boom, bam.
Yeah, Skunk
Bom,
Boss
bom.
just says boom. Boom.
Boom.
Confetti. Wow, look at that. Look how pretty that looks.
Super curved, but hey,
I like curves.
it works.
I don't know what that was. Should I not say that because I don't know what it is?
Que pasa?
Yeah, it's K Pasa. What's up?
What's that? What up?
You think I knew what that said?
Que pasa, mi amigo?
Denada.
Nah.
I'll take a burrito.
This isn't Taco Bell.
I don't speak Taco Bell.
That's my stuff.
Take a burrito, a chimichanga, and a
Chimichangas are good.
Baja Blast.
Sorry, y'all. We're getting settled in. We're using new stuff here today.
Making sure it works, right?
Yes.
Or does it?
Hey, Aaron, that new Papa Willie's banner, that looks pretty darn good in the YouTube.
It does look. It looks good outside the YouTube. So thank you to Scooter for sending us that.
Thank you, Scoot.
The scooter. Scooter. Scooter McFarlane. I can't get the Facebook to load. Oh, maybe I did now.
There you go.
There, look at that. Oh, that's loud.
Loud.
Turn that down.
Shush. Shush, shush, shush.
Jason Durr, Stephen Weller, and Mike Hogan are watching with you.
Ooh.
There it is.
And on Batdorf.
Que pasa? Hey, it's Cage Rattler.
Yo.
He said he's bringing us Taco Bell. What do you want?
Oh,
I'll take a couple soft tacos.
I'll take that, 6 soft taco.
Taco Bell's best at like 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
Drink
Nice anytime.
quite a bit.
Kyle, just don't drop the chalupa.
Chalupa.
Yeah.
Chalupa.
Yeah, don't.
All right, well, who are we?
Who are you?
I have no idea.
Oh, man. Not
We're
again.
still figuring it out.
Who is
Who is
that?
that?
That was me.
Well, you got bad gas.
Somebody's
It's
ripping.
a vintage. No, it's not.
We got a race car outside, guys.
It does sound like a
It
race
does
car.
sound like one.
The
Somebody's
sound.
drag racing out back. Thank you, Cage. Yeah, we're using the mic on the GoPro. It's working great.
So, anyway,
I am surprised by this. So.
that actually sounds like it's somebody out in the parking lot.
Yeah. Go tell them settle down. We're doing a live show.
That's an off-road truck, dude. Dude. Yo, check this out.
So that would be Chad Kohler's dad's Jeep.
Ah.
The racing Jeep.
Well, that thing sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Oh, hey, Barty Ted's microwaving us. We can't just all leave the show.
What?
We can't just all leave the show. No, it's corded. Well, we're missing all the excitement. It's all outside. And now we're tethered to a cord.
See, this is the problem with the GoPro. You get good quality, but not.
No,
I'm sorry.
I switch over to a battery.
Take the camera out there. That.
We can film clips for later.
We will.
All right, I'm gonna go film some clips. You entertain people.
Hey, don't.
Pretty sweet.
Don't worry, everybody. I'll entertain you.
That's pretty sweet.
Dave Moore, take the damn phone.
Sorry, race car.
Yeah, it
race
thing
Jeep.
sounded like a 358 modified out there, so I had a.
So, we weren't wrong. Somebody's actually ripping around in the parking lot.
Yeah. I bet it's Barney in a delivery truck with Taco Bell. That's funny.
No, it's actually Chad.
I think we went dead.
What?
We went dead.
Who?
What?
The GoPro.
Well, you're still alive.
Still red.
I got AJ sitting down.
All right.
We'll see if it goes blank
I
in a
lost the
minute.
connection.
Connect to a battery bank for mobility.
I know, but then I'd have to take it all off, Cage.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's gonna happen when we move it around.
Kevin Kuz, I just passed a guy. Brandon likes the soft tacos. Question mark.
Yep.
All right,
Well, Brandon just sat down.
folks, we got a show to do.
We do. But
We had a
There
show
might be a lot of
outside.
excitement going on outside, but we got a show to do here, and this is where the excitement is.
Hey, at least Facebook got to see it.
But here's my problem. Here's my.
So you're giving Mark Zuckerberg our money.
So wait, listen to me. Okay, I heard race car noises. I'm a child. I need to go see race car.
Yeah.
We know you're a child.
So that's my reason.
It's valid.
Alright.
It's valid.
But it's Chad Cole. It's Chad Kohler's dad's Jeep, his race Jeep, and
Yeah.
Chad's ripping around outside where the new track's supposed to be.
He's probably just making sure it's got a good tune going.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm
He's
not
prepping the track.
Oh, that'd be sweet. All right, so who are we? Who are you?
Brandon,
Oh, that Brett. Who are you?
I'm Aaron.
who are you?
AJ.
You're
Wait,
our guest
who are
today.
you?
Who am I? I'm Fruard Stevenson.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So,
Were you the guy trolling us for a while?
it's still him. Now I'm doing it from the inside.
Oh man,
And
So who's this guy?
This is AJ.
that's AJ.
He said his name was AJ.
Yeah.
What's your last name, AJ?
Zeltner.
It's
AJ
Zeltner.
Zeltner.
He's usually more animated, so we got to wake him up
I
here.
know, right?
Wait,
He's
Cage.
too calm.
He has a good point. I use a 28,000 megahertz battery bank when I record. Got about 10 hours with it. Sweet. Good.
Wow.
Hey, I can sit here and go heart on messages.
That's cute. Yo, Bill Osborne's here. Hi, Bill.
Holy crap! Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Bill, we were trying to get you to come on the show for a while, so,
So-
when do you get him on?
Barney, we're going to get into who AJ is in just a minute, but first we're going to go over the weekly
Results.
Not much. The only thing that's been going on is some practice, and Ultimate RC Pit Stop is the only one that actually had some practice racing going down, and they actually recorded their racing, so we can actually get the results from there.
Actually,
How
we
many
can.
smiley
So-
faces did you send?
I don't know. I just kept going.
Because it's still going.
They're still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just me. I think it's other people.
Bill,
Constantly
I'll be
pulling
down.
parts over here.
I'll be down there tomorrow. That doesn't help us. We do our show on Monday,
Yeah.
Bill. Yo, Brussels sprout.
When's
So-
Bill coming on the show?
Whenever he says he will come on.
He's got to talk about that track he's running up there.
Yeah, that RJ Speedrome. That sounds like a pretty cool track.
It is a pretty cool track. If you want, you can check out her track review, right, Bill?
Bill Osborne, put me in, coach.
Come
Yo,
on,
I
next
will,
week.
I will text you and I will get you confirmed for next Monday.
There you go. So Thursday, Ultimate. Kyle, you actually went out there.
I was there.
So how'd the track feel?
Needs a little bit of work on Thursday. I think everyone said it, but brand new surface.
Yep.
It was getting packed in and it got real racy.
All right, good to hear.
I think it'll be good this year.
All right. So we'll start out with Big Block. We have Brett Hollinger, Chuck Eccles, and Garrett Hummel. 17.5 Sprint, Phil Marabella, Cowboy Risser, and Garrett Williamson from the factory.
He was up there.
All these names sound familiar.
I know, right? And then
Timeout.
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 Oh my
Timeout.
God, Cage Rattler sent us some money. Big
We
thanks
just
to
got
Cage.
$5.
Wow, we've never gotten that
What?
before. He is
That's a
now
first.
our sugar daddy.
What?
Yeah.
How?
He
I
sent
didn't
us
even know you could do
$5.
that.
Yeah, we can get money now. Thank you,
pretty cool.
Gage.
Thanks,
All right.
Gage.
Wow.
We could buy ice cream sandwiches now.
Hey, we can. So, Crate Late, we got Chuck Eccles, Brian Bips, and Brian Strausser. Mini Bud Boss is John Pauly, Scott Davis, and George Vardzik. Novice, guess who?
Terry
Aiden Weller.
Davis.
Terry Davis.
No, he passed Aiden Weller.
Terry is absolutely on fire.
It's great to see Terry doing that because
Yes.
we were here when he started last year,
Yep.
and he's come a long way in
Yes,
a
he
short
has.
time.
He really has.
Yes,
I'm happy that he stuck with it because I know
Yep.
back when he first started, he was talking about getting out of it, and I'm
Right.
just glad that he stuck
And
with
now
it.
he's amazing.
Yes.
Cage, yeah, I would just say if it worked.
I guess $5 was the minimum.
Everybody, see if it works for
Yeah,
$5.
I don't think it worked. I don't know. We should all try. All 9 of you, let's try it.
So, novice, it was Terry Davis, Aiden Weller, and Brian Schlingling.
Yeah, Shillingling.
Schlingling?
I think. So.
I don't know how to say that name, sorry.
Just butcher last names.
Brian.
Oh yeah.
Savage Sprint, we got Chuck Eccles, Knucklehead,
Yeah, that guy.
Knucklehead, and then Darren Boyer. 12T Mud Boss is Chuck Eccles, Les Hartzell, and Brian Strausser. That was Thursday.
Wait, but we
What?
gotta talk
What?
about the most important race on Thursday.
What's the most important race on Thursday?
The 12th turn B main.
Ooh, what happened in the B-Man that's so important?
So we had a little bit of friendly Bloodline versus Oval RC rivalry that race.
Okay.
Our very own Mark Claus was on either first or second. I think he started a pole. I started dead last.
Okay.
Mark had a good lead. Me and Carrie Siegfried were running in the back and just couldn't get around. I couldn't get around him. He was kind of just, we were just there. Finally, I got around him, got around the other guy. I don't remember his name. Mark's like a straightaway lead on me. I run down Mark, and me and Mark are just throwing slide jobs for like 3 or 4 laps. Mark says Kyle was cheating, pretty sure. Get around Mark, open up a straightaway on him.
Oh, wow.
Jump into A main. It was Steve Weller starting 6th. I was 7th. Mark was 8th. And Steve just lost. Steve ran out of talent somehow. You know, it's real hard for Steve to run out of talent. Spun in 4. All 3 of us got collected. Mark gets going pretty good, and me and Steve just could not bounce off each other, and we were just stuck.
Jeez.
Steve was saying on Friday that if you got out of the groove at all and you could use it as a tactic, if you bumped them out of the groove going into the turn, they weren't catching you. Because once you got out of the groove, it was just way too loose.
Yeah.
Kyle figured that out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, I drove up from 5th from 8th, so from 7th, so I was happy that day. I moved forward.
That is good. So, and then also on Sunday they ran as well, and that
I was there on that day too.
Oh yeah. So big block, we got Brett Hollinger. That was Brett Hollinger. Kirkpatrick and Brian Strausser.
Yeah, Steve found a lot more talent on Sunday than he did on Thursday.
It looks like it. It
Oh,
looks like it.
you figured out how to cheat better?
Wait, we froze. Somewhere. No, we didn't. Kevin, you lied to me.
Froze.
Yeah, YouTube froze.
It's coming
There
back.
it goes.
Hold on, we
I
got
hear
a
a
lot
race
of noise
car.
going on right now.
I hear a race car and drill's going.
Yeah.
Wait, if I just wave, let's see if we're back.
It's back.
Is it back?
I don't know.
Are you back?
It's a delay.
Did you run away?
It's always had a delay, but I think it's.
I waved there. Let's see if I wave here.
How much is the delay?
It depends on the Wi-Fi that day.
Yeah.
Ah.
That one seems like it's really delayed. There it is. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
So Mini Mud Boss, as Chad Kohler rips the race Jeep down the street. Mini Mud Boss, John Pauly, Knucklehead again, and Jim McKeon.
So can you use an alias at these races? Can you just
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And that's way more fun than just your name.
Mod Sprint Car, Dennis Ruth, Phil Marabella, and Anthony Potsman. Novice, we have Aiden Weller, TJ Gockley, Brian Moyer. Brian Moyer actually came in 3rd.
You did. You
Yeah, good job,
looked pretty
Brian.
good.
That's good. Savage Sprint, we got Matt Kirkpatrick, Darren Boyer, and Hal Gilmer.
Yep.
12T Sportsman, Brian Strausser, Steven Weller, and Les Hartzell.
Yep.
And that was our
You
results.
you forgot a race.
I forgot a race.
There was a race.
There was a race.
There was a race.
Oh,
Was it
yes.
another
I heard.
B-main?
I heard. Yeah, no.
No, there
this
was.
was a-
Yes, actually.
There were 2 B mains, weren't there?
There was there was 2 B mains.
I was in-
the
I-
actual B main on the track, and then there was one on the infield. I heard.
No, so I actually the one B main in the big block. I bumped Brian out of the way to qualify. I was way ahead, and I kind of just got tangled with the lap car, and then he got around me, and then I was coming around to pass him again, and he spun and wrecked me. And then they let him go first, so I ran him back down, and then going into turn 3 with 2 to go, because I'm like, I'm not doing it before 2 to go. I went into 3, and I just gave him just a shot in the bumper, and it just gave him the best push I could give him. I just shot, and it was gone. But there was a feature inside of the feature
Okay.
in the 12 turn Sportsman. I spun out pretty early, got stuck on an infield, got a lap down, went back out. Scott, me and this other guy tangled, no one's fault. And I'm like, I'm almost 2 laps down.
It's always no one's fault when you screw up.
I wasn't me.
Yeah.
But
It's convenient, but
Yeah.
I spun in the infield, so I sit there. Whatever. Here comes Howard. I was having I guess he was towards the back because he was just done for the race. So he pulls in the infield, and I'm like, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. All right, I'm gonna mess with him. So his car's sitting there. I pull my car right here, and I just look over it. I'm like staring at him, and I just see the biggest smile on his face. He just sits there and goes, with my car. We started doing laps in the infield. It's so big. And his wife, Deb, is up there. Special event in the infield. And she's trying to announce, and she's laughing. We're just
actual
doing,
race,
we're
yeah.
just doing laps.
Who won?
Howard said I did.
Okay,
He
good.
commented and said I won. So I won that race at least.
You finally got that win at Ultimate.
You know, hey, Howard, I'll be up on, I think I'm going to be there Thursday. I want my sticker.
Howard, yeah, he wants a sticker. He got a sticker.
Howard's gonna have to come up with a new sticker. The infield race.
So Skunk Boss is now pulling his application for Talking Shop producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, Skunk. You got to figure it out. I'm sure we'll have
No, we
other
don't.
problems. Yeah,
Well,
I was just
okay.
thinking we're gonna have other problems, and it'll probably come
It's
right now.
gonna burst into flames.
3, 2,
It
1.
just might. It's a GoPro.
Yeah. For real.
So, the only tracks that I know of currently that are running for practice for the start of the summer season is Pheasantland and Ultimate. I don't know.
I don't know when
I
RJ
think
starts.
RJ's is starting up soon.
They start, I believe, this weekend. They have practice.
Okay.
Bill, can you confirm?
He
Have
definitely
you
left.
guys heard of this track, Hoagland Speedway, right over
Oh,
the
they
bridge in
ran it.
Jersey?
They
They've
ran
been
in
running
Rushland.
a lot.
Oh yes,
this
that's
weekend.
right.
They did
Rushland
Rushland.
actually
Why didn't we
raced.
announce
I forgot
that?
about that one.
He forgot.
And then the other one, Leicesters?
Did
Or
Leicester
Stahl
run?
Brothers or something.
Something else, right?
Yeah, something else.
It's because it's not right down the road from us.
Yeah.
So we forget about it.
Yeah.
See how informed we are?
What about LBRC? They run you?
They did not. We will definitely be up there because that track looks awesome.
I mean, I can
What-
pull up some results here.
White Rose also is starting up soon.
White Rose, yeah, I was out at White Rose with Mark Klaus the other week. We were practicing up there on the oval, and I believe, I'll check my calendar, their first, the 35, every Wednesday, they're going to be running during the summer on their
Do they do any weekends?
What?
Any weekend oval?
No, because usually the oval also doubles as their on-road circuit,
Okay.
but their on-road circuit's spectacular, and their oval's really spectacular. It's a really fun track. Mark and I were having a great time out there. It's really similar to what we have back here,
Okay.
except, it's sticky. Should be sticky everywhere. It was a little cold that day, so things were a little slippery.
RJ is
But it was a
starting
wonderful
practice
show.
on Sunday.
Okay, good. And I believe they start their first race on the 28th, the end of April.
I think so.
So,
It seems like end of April, early May. Seems like when
That's
everybody's
it.
kind of
Well,
really
hopefully
starting.
we won't see snow up at RJ's like last year.
that's true. We did have snow. But they also started really early in
That
April.
is true. That is
So
true.
They were
started
one
in
of the
what,
first
March
tracks
last
around
year.
to start. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll have Bill in here. He's going to talk more about
Yeah,
it.
when I text Bill later on the night and tell him that he's on the show on Monday, actually I'll just
Yeah.
do it right.
Then it would be better if Bill's in person, though. Then again, we might have to build a stand for ourselves because he's so tall.
Yeah.
We could sit down.
Even when he's sitting, he's tall.
We'll have to stand, he'll have to sit.
Yeah, that might be about normal.
No, we'll just have to put his chair all the way down for him.
I'm literally fighting my phone right now.
Why?
Need some help there, bud.
Definitely want to check out that track in Jersey. Though it looks pretty good.
Yeah, Hoagland's, you hear a lot of good things about
Yeah,
Hoagland's.
it seems like the bite's pretty good.
Yes.
I mean, all things are pointing to that's a pretty solid track, and it's not terribly far. Like I had looked it up. My
It's
mom
only
lives
about an
not
hour,
far
hour
from
and a half.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, tops.
I mean, I can pull up the results from Rushland if we want to go over those.
Yeah, if you
Because
wouldn't mind, actually.
One of our favorite drivers was up there this weekend.
Yes, Kurt Nicholas and Dylan McNichol both were out there, actually.
Dylan was here on practice on Friday, and
Yes,
then
he
he
was.
doubled up and went there. Wow.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Sean, his dad, ran as well.
So for their season opener,
Uh-oh.
Too much bandwidth.
You also for.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think
Oh, it's back.
I think it's
Hey.
going back.
It's back.
Yeah, it's back. Sorry,
just
we
froze.
still, while we solved one technical difficulty, the Wi-Fi is still a problem. So we were just doing results of street stock. Matt Burns first, Chuck Uckle second, Tom Piersanti was third. Piersanti. Stock Mud Boss, Amen. And guess who was the big winner?
Me? Nichols.
That's right, Kurt Nichols. I don't know why you would ever think it was you.
You
That
didn't
must
go.
have been a joke. Dan Yaris was second. And guess who was third? I want you to say it, Kyle.
Not me.
Dylan McNichol.
Yes, Dylan McNichol.
Oh, that Dylan McNichol.
Gonna get another chance real quick. 13-5 Mud Boss A-Main. Who won that?
Dylan McNichol.
No.
Oh, Kurt.
I'm pointing to you. Yes,
Oh,
Kurt.
okay.
And who was second?
The son of Sean McNichol, Dylan McNichol.
Yes. And Dan Yaris.
Where's this announcing when you help?
Slash
I do
late
that.
model A-Main. Wait, Kyle, you are on cue for one more. And so are you.
Woohoo.
Slash late model 8 main. I guess that's Great Late.
Sure, sounds like
Who was first, Kyle?
Dylan McNichol.
You got it, Dylan McNichol. Tom Piersanti was second.
Wow.
And then third belonged to?
Nichols of the Kurt.
Yes. Nicholas of the Kurt.
The Iron Man.
The Iron Man himself.
The Iron Man. So there we go.
Kyle, you're not right. What do you mean I'm not right? He gave me the answer.
I actually agree with that. He's not right.
No.
And yes, Barney also confirmed that RJ's is starting practice on Sunday.
That's
so
that's
thank
who
you,
he
Barney.
confirmed it. That's why.
Oh, okay. Barney's like our lineman here. He puts all the lines.
He's
Keep
like
it up, back, Barney. Whatever you want us to say, just put it out there. We'll say it.
like Anchorman.
Yeah, like Ron Burgundy. Yeah.
Go over yourself, San Diego.
Barney is now our official micro teleprompter.
Just do. Good show, guys. Good. What did you say? Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, now that we're done with all those unpleasantries,
Oh, are we?
I think so. I don't think there's any more
Is it
results.
time to get to that guy?
We got this guy.
Oh,
What guy?
This guy.
I didn't do
This
it.
guy.
I didn't do
Do
anything.
that again.
This guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Stop it.
Who are we
You're
talking
gonna
about?
make the other banner fall.
This guy.
I don't think anybody's gonna be able to hear you if you talk like that. Project. Weren't you
Who
in theater?
are you?
No,
I mean, you
never
do
in
look like
theater.
you're a theater type.
Nope, no
Who
shot.
are
No
you?
shot. I'm
Theater
AJ.
type?
Hi,
Theater
AJ.
type.
Hi.
He looks like he
How you
freaking
doing?
wrestles
How you
cows
know?
in the ground. Okay. I will go over there right now. I will tip that cow right over, and I will grab that John Deere tractor, and I will put over my bare teeth.
And with that, the cow rustler.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's my alias.
your
then?
alias.
That's gonna be the alias.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's way better than just my name. So.
It's better than the other option I had in mind.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you couldn't say it.
Yeah, it would have been.
Prod. No,
got us
Aaron
in
Prod.
trouble.
Farmer Zeltner.
Farmer's
Oh man.
Oh man.
Begins with an F, ends with an R.
For Zeltner?
Oh jeez.
Do it with Flair, AJ Zeltner?
Oh man.
I gotta stop making myself laugh. It hurts.
So
AJ Zeltner.
I really got introduced to AJ when he
When he was in my spot, that's how I was introduced to AJ.
Yeah,
I came,
sorry.
I came
Sorry.
Absolutely stole
and
his
AJ's
spot.
been in my spot. I'm like,
Yep.
no, I don't
Yeah,
know
that
who
was
this
my
guy
fault.
is. I guess we'll let him go.
Yeah.
So,
I was
it's-
the new guy. You got to give the new guy a pass, like first time. Come on.
I got introduced to
But
AJ.
I could blame him.
Yeah, he said
That was my fault.
Brandon said you weren't showing up.
Yeah.
So it was.
Brandon wrote me off for dead.
Well, you basically were dead. then.
He dug me a grave and just said, "Hey, fall in it."
Just
followed
had
it.
the shovel waiting there.
And I just said, "No, Brandon, I'm not gonna die for you."
I won't back down. But I got introduced to AJ because it was me, him, and Arden in an SR10 race, and he's just out there with like a stock gearing,
Oh yeah, that was comical.
just having the time of his life out there, and I'm like, yo, put a 24 in it, you'll fly. All right. Put 24 in it.
And the car wrecked everything.
And then it was uncontrollable because
Yeah.
I hadn't driven it that fast yet.
He's
So
like, I
it
was just gonna hit the handle. I'm like, oh, well, now handle with
threw
speed.
all of it out the window and just started over completely. Yeah.
It all handles really good when it's slow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's crazy how that works, And some guys say slower is faster, but like, is it really? I mean,
Not when you're actually slow.
exactly.
Oh, that's not his dad.
We
Wait,
still need speed on the straightaway.
yeah.
that's not his dad's Jeep. That
That's
actually
what
is
Brittany
Chad's Jeep.
Kohler is saying. That's not
Oh.
his Jeep. That's his dad's Jeep.
Y'all, let me take it for a spin. I've only flipped once. I can't. It's got a roll cage.
On your first race.
Well, this has been my third then. It's perfect.
So anyway, AJ, how did you get into this line of fun?
Crap.
So I came to the shop one night for something for my crawler. No intention of,
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, I know. So I come in because I'm looking up hobby shops. I'm like, this one's like literally 5 minutes away. It's right down the street. So I come in. The guys helped me out in the shop, of course. They were great. And I poke my head in here. The parking lot is packed with cars. And I'm like, what is going on, right? And I poke my head in here.
You're a roller
And
skating.
it just looked like...
Roller skating.
I knew that wasn't going on.
When did they start putting motors on roller skates?
Yeah, no. And it looked like a lot of fun. And, and everybody was real nice and telling me, it's a slash setup and this and that. And kind of,
we're real nice until you start racing.
Yeah, I know. And then
Yeah.
it's, you
And then we
just
told
get
you
out
First
of the
time you
way.
hit us, it's like, what
Yeah.
are you doing out there?
Yeah.
And then we put a
Do you even
24
belong
in his
out
car.
here? Yeah, no, I know. But yeah, that's kind of how it started. And then I came to that Tech Talk thing just to see how you build one of these cars. And I love to wrench on stuff. I was big into nitro RC cars when I was younger, like stadium trucks, off-road racing, and always kind of wanted to get back into it. So this was just kind of the gentle nudge that made me go into
Aaron,
it.
can you see that? Look how big Brandon's head just got. He said freaking nitro, man.
I know.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Yeah,
you sucked up some nitro and you almost
I was big into the
exploded.
nitro cars, man. I had quite a few of them, and they were a lot of fun. And because back then too, I mean,
Well, you got to tell us, you were back into racing in the old days.
yeah.
Like what period?
Oh well, I was. Let's see, that was
1975. My hair was short and my head was long.
over 20 years ago.
Okay.
So I was a teenager. I was like, when I was really big into it, it was from the ages of like 12 to about 16. Is when I kind of got out of
20
it.
years ago?
Yeah,
20 years ago, I was still an adult.
Yeah. So
You're 36?
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
No, I'm 37.
Oh, close.
So, but anyway, yeah. So I was big into it then, and then I wanted to buy my first real car, and I had spent all my money on small cars.
Oops.
So I sold a bunch of them to get enough money so I could buy a car when I was 16, and never ended up getting back into it until now. But I got a son now that's 2, and I really want to get him into it when he's old enough. And I'm like, Dad's got to figure it out first. To know how
Don't
to
do that to
it,
him.
So.
He'll be addicted.
It's okay. It's okay.
You
We
know-
got to have something to,
It's just going to make you spend more money.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. I've accepted that. There's plenty.
Okay, Dad.
He's got the car now. He's good.
Kids are expensive regardless.
Dad,
okay.
I want that other truck in there.
I mean,
Dad.
yeah. Well,
I mean, it's not a
we'll
problem.
cross that bridge when we get to it. you
Hey,
know?
you're his son too now.
Wait, what? You're a son too now?
You're his son too now, so we can both get the stuff off of Dad here.
Hey, it's all right.
Yeah,
He'll
no,
have
no
every.
shot.
He's been buying cars left and right lately.
No,
so-
no,
And
no.
not cheap
I don't know what you're talking about.
He did too.
Didn't he blow like over $500 last week?
No.
No, you didn't spend
Oh, that
$100,000
car-
last week.
Wait,
That
do you
car
have
was
a
on sale.
wait? Do you have a wife or a girlfriend here?
What's that?
Do you have a wife or a girlfriend?
I have a wife. Yes.
Not-
guys, shut up!
Not after tonight.
She doesn't know.
Maybe the problem is we think AJ's going to be too fast, so we want to get the competition out.
Yeah.
He spent
That
over
has
like
not
he
been the
spent
problem yet.
$5,000
No,
today.
no.
These are
Come
his
on
now.
Well, that is his.
No, I bought a big block. That was the one, other big expense
Well,
for
you
racing.
bought a good big block. You bought one off of the JGR crew.
Yeah.
So how do you plan on running that?
Taking it to the dirt.
Several ways,
First, I'm gonna race it.
Yes, of course, and crash it several times. That'll probably be the start.
Did it come with a warranty?
No, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't give me a warranty.
Can you fit? Dad, I broke it.
Yeah.
Daddy Joe, I broke it. Can
Yeah,
you
pretty
fix it? We have a question. Is there any practice/racing going tomorrow night?
Yes.
We'll be outside in the dirt groover
Wait, where'd you get that question?
from Facebook from Matt Groover.
Oh, okay, Matt Groover. Yeah, we're going to be here tomorrow night, so come on out.
Or don't because I'm tired of getting beat by you.
Maybe Kyle, since he's here, he might be able to set up a show for us.
I
Ooh,
could
that'd be nice.
definitely maybe consider it.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Maybe consider it possibly.
So
Possibly.
Matt, convince him to set up a show for us.
It's not me. It's I gotta talk to the owner. And
You know, if you
doing
say it, the owner will do it.
Also, since Matt's watching, hey Matt, I'm gonna message you a little bit later. I gotta talk to you about something.
No offline
Okay.
deals.
Oh yeah, offline deals.
No.
Oh yeah.
Live. Do that on your own time. What am I paying you for?
You're not paying me at all.
Wait, he gets
Okay, what if I did pay
Wait,
you?
he gets paid?
No, I don't. That's the problem.
Kyle, you know you get paid in hugs and kisses.
I get
From AJ.
Oh my gosh! What?
Yes!
Whoa! Whoa!
Can't wait to cash them checks in.
They might bounce.
I might like it. It's fine.
Oh, man.
So you've been running for? Did you race 20 years ago, or did you just have?
Yeah, some, but not a bunch. I would just go. So down there in Jersey, where I was living, there was these places you could go ride 4-wheelers and dirt bikes, which I was also into. That had like great open sand pits from when they built the highways. They made these like huge sand pits, and it was completely illegal to go there. But we would go there anyway, of course. And then we'd bring the RC cars along, and we would just bomb these things off of 30-foot jumps, basically until we broke them, and then we would go ride more.
So you were into RC cars, dirt bikes, and quads. You had to be broke.
Yeah. I mean, I come from nothing, man. I've been poor my whole life, so everything else is just a bonus at this point.
Cage Rattler, any updates on the big dirt track? It will be done
Sometime this year.
July-ish.
I'm gonna say June.
This year.
I'm going with July. I'm going with AJ.
What's
They want
up?
to do it
what's
right.
the over-under?
I think rather than rush it, do it
I
right.
agree.
You know?
That's
And the
what I'm
drainage is the one thing that they've got figured out now, but it's going to take some time to do it because they got to have somewhere for the water to go, or else the track's just going to get.
It's better to come in late and have a good impression than
Yeah.
to come out early and not. have a
And
good-
we're not running a full season. It's just gonna be specials anyway. So
Yeah.
why rush it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for the big track and you really want to do it consistently, next year,
Yeah.
next summer will be.
But at least this year you can get running on it, and they're saying it's going to probably bite pretty good, and figure out how to run it so that next year you can come in and know what your setup needs to be.
I know for our race we're planning, we're looking for September.
Well, listen, we haven't really
hopefully.
talked too much about that. So, Kyle, why don't you give
He's
everybody
talking
the-
about the September.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
ours,
September.
the bloodline.
Well, we're doing one soon.
We are.
Charity.
Well, yes, we are doing
Well,
another one.
we're not done talking to AJ.
Yeah.
Well, what more does AJ have to say?
I know.
Wow.
I mean,
So, I wanna-
So,
I was
AJ,
just filler
AJ,
for
how
like
many cars
5
you have?
minutes, guys. That's
How many cars you have?
a few.
My,
Do they cost over or under $500?
I mean, it depends.
We're not trying to get
The
you in
crawler
trouble, I
wasn't
swear.
cheap.
What about that new one?
What new in the big block?
No, the blue one. The blue one.
Aaron's
If
really
I keep
digging a hole.
if I keep working here, I might get it because I'll have to give it away.
What about the
Here,
one?
I'll help
What
you,
about
I'll
the
help
one
you.
that's
We
in
have
the
a-
trunk?
We have a comment.
Oh, I love comments.
Brittany Kohler, my apologies. Chad forgot about your live. It's fine.
It's fine. It was entertainment.
We all went running outside. Wait, actually, I am outraged. I need to drop it to make it feel better.
Yes. Yes.
About time you
We
thought
all
about
ran
it.
outside like children.
We did. We heard big motor. Need to go see.
And some people stuck to the show. And then when you left, I finally went out.
Whoa.
So I missed all the
I
fun.
said I was gonna go check it out, and I did. And then everyone else followed me. So that's not.
You
my
opened the door and I saw a race jeep go flying by, so I'm like, yep,
You-
I gotta go see
You
this.
can't stop him when something shiny happens.
No.
Definitely not.
I mean,
So, what was your first car when you came back to the SR10?
No, the Mud Boss is the first thing I built. That night of the Tech Talk, I got everything I needed to build a Mud Boss, and then I spent, I don't know, a week basically at night after work putting it together.
and not $1 million.
Yeah, and then yeah, I was ready to race after that. So that was the first one.
And then it went downhill. Then you got the SR10. Now you got a sprint car.
Oh, that's right. You got a sprint car too.
Yep.
So you went from
I-
Mud Boss
Well,
to SR10.
He didn't get
to
a sprint. He did
car.
not get a sprint car. He stole a sprint
I didn't
car.
Stole a
steal it.
customer
You
sprint
stole that.
He
You
walked into
also
a
got
shop
one
and
block.
stole
You
it.
got a hell of a deal.
No, I got a really
And
good
wait,
deal. on it, a really
aren't
good
you
deal.
going to run that Nitro class too?
No,
Yes, he is.
no, I'm not. Definitely not.
That's like
I'll help people. I can tune him. I broke his motor in for
Oh
him.
yeah, it's purring. It's nice.
But yeah, not running that class. Not this year. Maybe next year, but we'll see. We'll see.
you got a busy schedule.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what you can only run so many. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of you got to.
Welcome to the world of RC cars. You have
Yeah.
too many cars and you can't run them all.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
And if you try, you just wind up
just
with
to
a
run
big
every
headache.
single car you have.
Oh, dude, if I ran every car I had, I'd be freaking pulling my hair out.
Well, that and as far as like race cars, and like you can have other stuff for fun, bashing, or you know, like the crawler's fun just for like
Oh, yeah.
chill time. You know what I mean? Just go on a trail and just have some fun with it or whatever. You know, but the race cars, I mean, you can only race so many in a day.
Yeah.
So
And once you start getting to the realm of 3 to 4 cars, you're just rushing around. Way
exactly,
too much.
and then how are you supposed to like, for instance, like you know, when we wreck here really bad, like you need to check all your pins. You need to like, you're not going to have time to check over your car, make sure it's ready for the next heat because you're just running back and forth, just keeping batteries charged.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
mean, you
yeah.
know, like, and even if you have a fast charger, it's still,
it takes that time.
yeah.
But I know, like, some guys can play in here when we do like a 20, 30-minute intermission. I'm like, you do realize it's not just for you guys to practice, it's I need to get my stuff ready.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
yeah.
announcing this whole time, and you're like, well, I need to go over my car to go race it.
And there's the guys also that, you know, they're ripping apart because they now broke a belt crank and they were in just the last heat. Now they got to get ready for the first main.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, we do need time there to fix things. I've been in that position.
Dave Moore, are you the guy that was at Brandon's house the other day racing with us? I think that was you.
Yes, yeah,
That's him.
that's
It's
me.
not me. That's not him either. That was him.
But it's me and him and me.
So, where do you plan on racing this year, there, AJ? Besides here?
Mostly here, out of convenience, obviously, because it's really close. I'm up for traveling some though too, and on a weekend and going, you know, some other tracks. I'll probably hit up Ultimate a little bit as well. Tough for me during the week because of my job. To get on a weeknight here is really difficult. Friday nights are the one exception, and weekends I can usually make it happen depending. But yeah, that's probably where I'll mainly be racing this year on Fridays, and then you know maybe I'll hit Ultimate on Sundays over here and there. So it looks like a nice track.
I know we're going up the LCRC is going to be a track we're hit.
I'd like to check that one out. I heard a lot of good things.
I wouldn't mind getting out to Hoagland's and down to Rushland as well.
See, my favorite thing to do anymore, we did it at Factory one time. It was just we kind of all showed up. I like doing the Fedgeland Invasion.
Yeah, everybody go at once.
Didn't the
Yeah.
factory announce that they're going to do some races?
They
indoor?
are doing an outdoor track this year for summer.
But aren't they
which
doing indoor races too?
I don't think
I thought I saw something.
No, they're
Alright.
doing one this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Lance wants me to go, and I said
It's indoor though.
it is indoor.
Okay, so yeah, we got to promote that there for Lance.
No. Lance
We'll
is
do
like,
it for Garrett and
yeah, not Lance.
Hunter, but not Lance.
Dude, Lance, it's outdoor season, my dude.
Did Lance ever trade in those wheels?
I have no idea. I gave up on those wheels with Lance. I don't care. That's why I love a long race day. No need to rush and forget something.
Yeah.
No. Sitting in a track for 5 hours, I get real bored. I can only talk so much to people.
Yeah, you are an antisocial person.
Huh?
You are an antisocial
So,
person.
dude, I talk to everybody.
saying that, Kyle, Aaron, how long until he would have lost his mind when we went up to Syracuse at the beginning?
Oh,
of
he
the
would have
season?
lost his mind well before I did. So,
You
I will
made it
say
the
on a
whole
long
day.
race day, I like when we went to RJ's last year for the Racer Appreciation Day. That was a long race day, but I wound up going from one class to having 3 classes, and that kept the day moving along for me. That was fun. You got to have multiple classes on a long race.
Yeah, if it's all spaced out, you have that many people racing,
Yeah,
then it's not so
right,
bad because then
right.
you do have time in between heats to make sure your stuff's all good to go.
Yeah, and it made it fun. I like that. Plus, they were 3 different classes, and the other classes, somebody else set the car up for me, so it was awesome.
nice.
All I had to do was drive.
Yeah, have a pit crew. That's always nice.
They left me to that, but they had it set up, so I just had to charge batteries and make sure it stayed together. But yeah, on a long race day, you got to have more than one class.
Did you also see what Kurt had? I just say something here about cars and stuff. Did you see the picture of Kurt's cars from this weekend?
I saw that on there, but I didn't really pay that much attention.
Did you see the new car in the stable?
No.
There's a vintage car in the stable now.
Oh
No.
I didn't take notice of that.
It's on the right. It's a 1. It's a white number
way.
1.
No way.
Yep.
Ooh.
So Kurt's got a vintage. I'm ready to run the vintage.
Hey. He's an
Oh, yeah, he
Bloodline
does,
member.
doesn't he?
He's got a
Yeah,
run
did
with
you
us.
see that?
I wish Kurt would call in and tell us about it.
Oh, we'll talk to Kurt eventually.
Where's he going to race at?
I don't know, maybe here. Shit, that'd be.
I think he's got to join us for our little grudge match race that we got going on.
Okay.
We can't have. We cannot have Kurt as our driver. That's not
He's
fair.
an honorary member.
Because that's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Well, if we give him the worst car, it'll be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Random.
We give him yours. It'll be fair. Yours was terrible.
Yeah, but now that just means if it was terrible in here, that means it's a good dirt car. That's how that works, I think, probably.
Probably.
Probably, sort of.
So, Pheasantland, a little bit of Ultimate, maybe the factory.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot to learn, so I'm trying to get a lot of racing in, just as far as like getting the car set up for different tracks. I'm learning about tires. I'm learning about a lot because I'm new to the oval. Like I said, I was into off-road, so.
He's really curious and he likes to ask a lot of questions. Like when we were here Friday night, you had a lot of questions and it seemed like you learned a lot that night.
Yeah.
I did. I definitely did.
Yeah, then you tell him to put a 24 tooth gear and he just.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Thanks
I mean,
a lot. I thought I was doing good.
I
And
mean,
I've
we got
learned
your
a
car.
lot,
We
so.
got your car Friday night to
Yeah.
keep up with Brandon's.
Yeah. No, we did.
It wasn't
And
as good as
pulling-
Brandon's, but
It
yeah.
was pulling on him in the straights too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
so, but yeah, no, it was
I'm Team
running pretty
Zeltner
good.
all the way.
I do believe we passed Brandon legitimately.
Yeah,
And then he took us out.
he did take us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
So no,
surprise.
it's a lot of fun though, and like the learning, it's a lot of it's similar to race car, and I've always been into cars and racing and stuff like that. So there are a lot of similarities as far as getting the car right and stuff like that. There are definitely things though that are not anything like a real race car that you have to apply. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's my newest thing is getting the tires this year.
Yeah. So I just started shaving them.
Yeah.
So I shaved those down. Those are the regular compound that I took down pretty far, and then I softened the foams in the foam buster. And then I'm going to do a set of S1s exactly like that for when it's a little dry and you need a little more grip. And then I'm probably going to do another set that I have like ghosted on those slicks for like high bite.
Did you try tire prepping them while you're loading?
I have not used tire prep. I don't know.
That'll soften them up real good.
Yeah, I've never really messed with the tire prep yet. I'm not really getting into that quite yet. I know there's so many toxic chemicals in that stuff.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Just don't drink it.
Papa Willie says you cannot. It doesn't say you can't drink it. He just doesn't
He
recommend.
doesn't
drinking.
suggest it. Well, there's definitely ones that are lower. I'm just saying I've been just trying to figure out how to drive and set up the car somewhat, and then if I'm actually going to get competitive, I might start using like tire prep and things like that.
You had a
but-
couple good runs though in the indoor.
I did. No, and
You're
don't
no
get me
slouch
wrong.
when it comes to driving.
When I get the hang of it and I get in a groove, I go pretty good. It's just keeping that groove going is my hardest challenge.
Do you have a computer?
I do. I have a couple.
You need to get the simulator. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, dude. I'm telling you, we, not to brag, but me and Aaron are top 50 in the world in one track.
Yeah, I know we are. For what was that? The 1/8 scale on road car
Yeah.
on the oval.
I think we're top 20.
Was that the nitro car?
No.
Yeah, it was a nitro car.
It was?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. It was not the nitro car.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was it? It was
It was
the
the one time.
NASCAR truck.
Yeah.
Was it the nitro one though?
No,
Like
it was-
Craftsman Truck Series.
Yes, it was nitro because we were fooling with the gearing because you were fooling around with second gear versus first because it was a 2-speed transmission.
Oh, jeez.
All I know is
So-
Aaron left, and I'm like, I'm tired of just running practice. I'm gonna go like see what I can do. And he's like, you're running a time trial? He goes, don't screw my ranking up. I'm like, don't worry about it. We scroll it down. Aaron's like, I'm only top 100 in one thing. I've never done top 100, whatever. I'm like, okay, go out there.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said you had one
On
top
an oval. On an
Yeah. So I went out there. I'm like 78th. I'm like, I did it.
But then who got it up to the 30s?
Oh yeah, you did.
This guy.
Who tuned it? But whose setup did you have in?
You did. You did.
I set it up.
I will say for once, you actually did a setup that I could drive. So, you know, maybe we should do a whole segment on VRC at some point.
It's funny how that works though. Like different drivers, different setups. You could put same driver, good driver in one car, and they might drive the hell out of that car and be really fast. And then you could put them in another car that's not, you know, tuned to their driving, and now they're all over the place and they can't keep it in the groove at all. So it's just, you got to kind of figure that out on your own too, because you can start with a baseline, but it's definitely interesting figuring all that out.
Cowboy boots. Papa Willis is awesome. My wheels are still sticky from the last time I ran at the factory.
Nice.
Good product sponsor.
Nice.
Look at that. So,
Even Skunk Boss has some Papa Willies.
yeah, dude. Skunk Ball. Dude, our next one, we need to work on the Big Fish sponsor next.
Big fish.
I think we need a Peak Boss sponsorship.
A what?
Peak
Pete
Boss.
Boss?
Peak Boss. Yeah, he builds a.
Dave Peak's building
Oh,
a boss.
Pete.
Yeah.
I thought you said Pete Boss.
No.
Like
Yeah,
Pete,
no.
like dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo.
He builds good cars.
He
apparently.
does.
Yeah.
So we need to work on that sponsorship since he is a friend of the show. You put that banner right.
I'd rather instead of him like giving us a banner, just give us cars. That
yeah.
would work
Oh, yeah.
so much better.
That's what I'm trying to get for. We'll just have the banner and a car.
Yeah.
So, you know, is Dave Peak watching?
He might be.
Well, it'd be nice if he was.
That'd be awesome. Somebody said this
It'd
to
be an
Dave.
opportune time to do that. Yeah,
Somebody
probably.
say this to Dave Peak and tell him we have.
Send him the time code that corresponds with 821. So
Yeah.
that way we get our.
Somebody get on that. Barney, our PR guy.
Go do it, Mini Mike.
Mini Mike.
Mini Mike.
Mini
Microphone.
skunk. Mini skunk.
That's it. Mini skunk. Whatever he is. Mini teleprompter.
At $450.
Microwave.
Mini Mike.
Microwave. At $450, you better put that super secret setup in. I think it does. It'll make you go faster than you are. I downloaded VRC Pro last night, but still need an adapter. Are you guys gonna run that on a regular basis?
Yeah, I mean,
Eventually.
we could definitely, like Kyle was saying the other night, if we could get a group together just for, you know, our bloodline people, that would be awesome. The adapter cage, I went onto eBay. Let me see here, I'll throw a plug out to these guys, because their adapter works really good, and, you know,
Is it
I
just a
had
link?
zero issues.
It's not like
hooking
the
it up.
microphone,
It's
is
like
it?
a link for the receiver to link up to the computer. Or?
Yeah, I'll get it here.
This was my first year using a tire prep
we
besides
go.
Simple Green, and I stopped using Simple Green, and for me, my tires are way better. And Skunk Balls, you do this on Steam? ?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I
This
heard.
this was JA Electronic, all one word. I'll try and remember to put a note and a link in the show notes. But it was $32.95, so it wound up being $39 with shipping and tax.
And
it
I'm
was
getting one.
very easy to use. All I did was plug it into the USB and plugged it right into my receiver, and my Futaba came
That's
right,
pretty
right
cool.
to life.
We'll definitely do another live feed because that was fun.
I mean, the goal is,
You guys
who
gonna
was
invite
talking
me this
about
time?
who was talking about VRC and downloading it? We downloaded it. I
Cave
downloaded
Router.
it right from the site.
Yeah.
But the best thing to do is download it from the site, get your account on there, and then wait for it to go on sale on Steam, because right now it has a sale, but it's gone much cheaper than this. Just buy it with one of the track packs. And I think the last time it went on sale, the really expensive one for $75, I think was down to $45. And so you can buy that for $45, and you get VRC. You'll have that, and then you'll have all those extra tracks. and then you can just play it on Steam.
Skunk Boss says.
Because then we can all get on Steam and just run it through there and all hook up on there. and
Skunk
play.
Boss says, message me your Steam account and I'll add you to mine.
Okay.
I heard some Fly Sky radios can plug right into the PC, no recovery needed.
Yes. I was reading some of the Fly Skies do, but I'm not buying a whole new one. I figure I got just my Futaba receiver.
Plus,
I'm
if
just
it's
gonna
for
buy that.
practice, then you need to use what you normally use.
Mike Ogerson is
true,
not
very true.
available for Mac. I don't.
There's nothing
I couldn't
available
tell
for
you
Mac.
if it was available for Mac. I mean, if you
Maybe.
go onto Steam and look there, Steam might play it for
I don't.
you.
No, I think I looked it up today. That day.
Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, so you're just gonna have to get a PC. That's simple.
Can I run that on my laptop? I think so.
Yeah.
Probably. From the looks of it, doesn't look like it has like crazy system requirements.
Yeah. No, it's from 2015. This game's
Oh,
really,
yeah,
really
no,
old.
And he was
shouldn't
talking
need a
about it.
whole
I'm
lot.
gonna hook it up to the laptop and then hook it to my TV,
Ah,
so I can have a bigger screen.
yeah.
I have a Dell. That'll probably work. I don't know who. You have
Yeah,
you have a
Cage,
Dell?
the $15 one, that probably will work. It's just, one of those AliExpress ones, so you never really know the quality, but I mean, I wouldn't
So
be afraid to use it.
By the way, I think as soon as I do get this, we're gonna have a video on the big screen and we're gonna play it.
It is really fun. I mean,
Sounds like a good plan.
You can learn a lot on that, just about hitting your marks, being consistent, and
And
just,
you can't wreck anybody. It kind of sucks.
you can turn off that. You can turn it off so you can wreck people.
Why did we not do that?
Because we were just running with Ghost. They're not going to wreck. You are.
Because
That's the problem. when
you
you're
guys are
running with
just
the
waiting
Ghost
for
cars.
Brandon to be on with
But
you,
if we're
so you
playing
can just,
live, like if we have Brandon on there and we're racing together, we can hook it up so that we all wreck.
Oh no. If he's running, I'm not. We're turning that off.
Why?
You gonna wreck me?
he's really good at it.
He's really. Yeah,
He
he's
really good
somehow
at it.
wrecked the car and then went straight up like a fire hydrant that burst.
He's
I don't know how you did that.
I almost cleared the fence. There's an invincible fence that's way in the back, and you can see it hit the top and almost fall it over. He's like, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "I just said it
Yes.
real hard."
The car was probably
Cage,
fine.
yes, there's
Yeah.
only one dirt oval. There's no mud boss.
That's
for
not
it.
true. There's more than one dirt oval.
There's only one that I saw on there.
I've seen when I looked at yours, I've seen like 2 or 3. I thought.
They're paved.
Oh,
But there's only one dirt oval, and you don't have a mud boss or any of the typical classes that we do. And they're a company based out of Europe, so I don't think they really care.
Yeah,
too much.
they're not into the
Mud
making
Boss-
left turns,
yeah.
man.
Mud,
They're,
Mud
you know,
Boss is big in the States here. You don't
Yeah.
see it much across.
all the
seas.
racing in Europe is very twisty. You
Yeah.
know, rights and lefts.
They have a lot of road racing on there.
Yeah.
Kyle, you need to coach Lance next time you run. Dude, I was coaching Lance how to run nitro. He's like a road course expert. I was teaching him how to drive. It's fine.
Lance?
Yeah.
Was that who it was that was coaching you?
No, I was coaching him. Remember?
Oh, that's
I was giving
right.
him driving lessons. But I don't know how we got into gaming, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So guys,
It's RC games,
download
it's all right.
BRC if you want, and we'll all create a channel so that we can all race on him. We might not be able to race in person, but at least we can do it there.
I feel like
We can finally race Skunk Boss and Cage
Dude.
without traveling. It'll be great.
think of the videos we could do with that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We could have like Wednesday night wars.
Oh god.
Sure. I mean, we can always pick a night where we can have a race.
I'm racing a league on World of Outlaws tonight. Lance, I would smoke you in World of Outlaws.
I need to get that. I've heard good things.
But that requires an Xbox.
I have one. In a
They're
wait.
expensive.
In a
Compared to the computer I already have, yes, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
in a sling. Lance? Why are you in a sling? Skunk
We
Boss.
will live stream them, Cowgirl.
Skunk Boss. Hey, I may even stream it on my channel. Maybe get to 1,000. We need to get Skunk to 1,000.
Yeah.
What we need to do is just go through racing games on all these different platforms and have some kind of challenges. That'd be awesome. Because I want to get you on like some Atari old game and race you there.
Oh god.
Like a
So quick
16-bit.
pause. Quick
Yeah.
pause.
No, that's 8-bit, man. That's
that was
8-bit. No,
8-bit,
wait,
yeah.
no, I think it's 4-bit.
Oh my god.
So here's a quick pause. Everybody that's watching, do us a favor. Go over to YouTube. Look up Skunk Boss. Give him a follow for us.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
follow his YouTube. And
From the
also
pits.
follow his TikTok, but really follow his YouTube.
Yes.
That'd be a $3 donation, Skunk Boss, for the shout out. Now that we know we can do that.
It's a live commercial.
Yeah, it's a live on-air commercial.
Yeah.
So, I got hit by a ball on my elbow, and I'm waiting on a full X-ray results to see if I chipped my elbow or not.
Oh, did you hit him with your tennis ball when he was in the basement again? Like you tried to do with me?
Yeah. What if he's gonna be like that? You ever watch Little Big League with the little kid as the pitcher? It's Little Big League, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think it is.
Whatever it's that. Maybe he's gonna be like that. You never watch that?
No.
Dude, so he screws his tendons up so much in the game, in real life, so he can throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball every time. So maybe Lance is gonna be like that with his chip bone, and he's just gonna be the world's greatest RC car driver, or he's gonna suck.
Stranger Things.
One of two ways. Or he's gonna be normal.
My name isn't. Wait, we won't go there.
No, Skunk, you don't have to pay. But he's at 747, so he's almost to 1,000. So that's
Yes,
awesome.
Yes.
We gotta steal some of his videos, I think.
So
Just rebrand them.
we're in 8:30, so let's talk a little bit about our race coming up.
Sure. You know more about it than I do.
Do I?
I think so. I'm just showing up.
May 13th.
That's a Saturday.
That's a Saturday.
I already
The day
saw.
In
before
May.
Mother's Day.
Lance,
May.
Lance, listen to this. May 13th. If you don't if you hate cancer, you like to run RC cars, or just want to be entertained by a bunch of dumbasses gonna be running vintage cars, come out to Pheasantland.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the classes that you're gonna have.
We're gonna have 12 Team Mud Boss, twin 35 laps.
That's two 35 lappers.
Overall-
And overall, it's going to be the overall winner. So there's going to be basically a point system in play. There's probably going to be 8 cars to a feature for the point system in play for the combined running.
Isn't it 10 cars?
No,
On
it's
the
8
small
outside.
track, it's
Oh
8.
yeah, it is 8 out there. Yeah, so 8
So
will
the
be
winner will get 8, and then it'll go one point down. So whoever tallies the most points is going to win the overall, and they're the one getting the trophy
We're doing that for 12 turn sportsman, 12 turn novice, and big block.
and big block.
We are having a vintage. It'll show up that day. Mini Mud Boss.
Yes.
We're having
Savage.
Sprint and regular Sprint. SR10, 75 lap.
Now the SR10.
That's
let's
a little
talk about
special.
that.
That's a little special one
The
there.
SR10 is going to be the highlight of this show. I mean, you
Bes-
think those twin 35s are going to be awesome, but no, the SR10 is going to be a money race. We're going to put a purse up for that one.
We're not in stone yet about the purse and all of that, but the way it sounds is we're gonna do an SR10 race on the small track. Everybody qualifies, no heat races.
So if 20 cars show up, there will be 20 cars on that track, and you will pull.
You
and
in?
you will
Yep.
run for 75
Yep.
laps.
And if 100 SR10s show up,
We're running 100 on that
100
track.
SR10s on
They
that
would just
track
be
all at once.
gridlocked the whole time.
Yep.
And just think, if 100 SR10s show up, a portion of that money is going to go to the purse. So someone's going to walk out of here very rich.
Yes.
Yep.
If the 100 show up.
Yes.
So
It says it when we
you won't have to race RC cars ever again. You'll have so much money. You can just race the RC because you can afford it.
But yeah, it's gonna be 75 laps. You know, it's gonna be a great time.
And unfortunately, we picked the SR10 which is the car that doesn't break. So
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna finish.
Yeah, one way or
And
another.
here's
Dave
the,
Moore wants a
Well,
ride.
so though, if you get knocked off the track, are you like out, like Ultimate
How
Gladiator?
are
kind
you
of
gonna
thing?
get knocked
Like-
off the track when we don't have walls?
yeah, there's no
Oh,
walls
yeah,
now.
well, are they? He was talking about possibly putting something.
Oh no, we're
Thanks.
gonna keep going.
Okay.
We're just gonna go.
So here, and then there's another special race. This is really what was the impetus for putting this event together.
We got called out by Underdog.
Yeah, those.
Those
guys.
Bad guys.
those banana hammocks over there.
Yes.
Preston and Todd Ravel and Will Lappa
Lappa.
and
Oh.
that Sean Good guy. Yeah, he's not that good, okay? He's a Sean mediocre guy, all right? They called us out, so we're gonna race them. I don't know how many laps. I forget.
What we're gonna do, what we'd like to do, is get volunteers to donate their vintage car for that day. And what we're gonna do, we're all gonna get assigned a random vintage car. You're not gonna know what the car does until you get out there and race.
And since
Come down to
I've
the drivers.
I can't drive my own car. You can't drive your own.
no,
Yeah. So
We're gonna pull, and for the heat races in the big blocks and the 12th and the novice, all gonna be pill draw.
for the
So it's
peeps.
not computer. It's not computer
Yeah.
random. You know, it's you're picking a pill. That's how you're gonna start. And I think we're doing that for the feature also, but we're not sure.
Yeah, we haven't decided all this. We're still working out, but just say May 13th. There's a flyer out there somewhere.
No, there's a sneak peek of a flyer.
There's a sneak peek of a flyer out there somewhere.
Sean subpar sounds better.
Brian has a question. So the May race is open to anyone to race? Yes, it's
Yes,
open to
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's all the proceeds from that day will be going to charity.
anyone. We're doing a children's charity for cancer.
Fight
Children's
cancer.
we got to get the name of that.
Yes.
And confirm that, but that's where we're going. There's going to be raffles.
There's gonna be a waffle.
Do we have to call them waffles
Yes.
on anything
Yes,
other than
yeah,
Facebook?
it's illegal to have a raffle.
Okay. Well, we're going to give away stuff.
Yep.
So.
Door
50-50.
50-50,
prizes.
yeah.
I mean,
Door
we've
prizes.
already got a
Door prizes?
line of what's that?
No door prizes.
No door prizes?
I don't think so.
no door. But
Maybe.
there's we've already got what? Papa Willie's on board.
Yep.
GT bodies.
GT Bodies. Who else? We got a bunch of names.
I think Race Ready said they'd do something.
I think Rip Motorsports also is donating stuff.
I think so.
I'm sure.
I
Pleasant
forget the
will.
list. I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, we got.
Preston
big
has a
list.
lip somewhere.
So if Preston's watching, I mean, I hope he's not bowling here
I
and
think-
paying attention to our show.
I think
I also think Brian Palancar is going to be doing something with
Yeah.
his run boxes as well.
So if anybody is interested in also donating for that, let us know and we'll put your name.
or
on
if
the
you
list
know
as
anybody
well.
that would want to donate
Yeah.
something,
So
yeah. So it's gonna be a great day. Gates open at 9 for practice. Racing is gonna be at 12.
yep.
Trying to get everyone out here 4 o'clock. 4 or 5 o'clock.
So you can go to Greenwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Brian will be there with his big block. So
it's gonna be our rules. It's gonna be laps because that's
It's-
our identity.
it's going to be laps for the heat, 30 lap heats.
Yep.
But then the 35 lap double features.
Yep.
And then for the classes that don't do a double feature, it'll be 50 laps.
Yep. Besides SR10, which is 75.
Yes, and it's going to be regular salvus rolls, so you don't have to worry about changing your car from that. So no.
Even if you're like, oh, I don't want to go, just come out,
Come out,
donate some
watch.
monies, watch because it's going to be entertaining.
It's
Because
for a good cause.
And
might
it's
as
free to
well.
watch.
Yes.
And you can
And-
buy food.
Yes.
and I've heard there's a rumor that me and Preston are going to be in the announcers booth, so that's
it's
going to be fun.
entertaining. Ooh.
I might throw him out of the booth, honestly. I might just pick him up and throw him out. I already suck, so it can't get much worse, says Lance Batdorf. Lance, if you're not at this race, I might punch you in your arm.
I mean, we already got the trophy engraved in your name, Lance, so just get out here and claim it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It says Brock Hefner.
Oh. So Lance will have to change his name?
Yeah, because Brock's not afraid to travel, unlike Lance. And we
Do you think Brock would show up? That would be kind of awesome.
I probably. He's been here before.
I don't remember that really.
He was here in the indoor
Oh, was it this year?
last year.
Oh, see, that's why I don't remember.
He ran Mud Bulls.
Okay. You should come out again.
He wanted to. It's just with work, he can't make it all the time.
Yes. I think you should come out here. That'd be awesome.
So
If we get more factory guys out here, that'd be great.
it would be great.
So,
Yeah, if anyone wants to donate or just come out, have fun, get some. Dave Moore, they're back in stock with Fat Boys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it, but I'm at least gonna show up and give a
Why
donation.
can't you
and say
make
hello.
it?
I'm taking my mom to a fancy Mother's Day dinner a day early.
Dude, have you not had the mozzarella sticks? They're fancy as hell.
They are.
We'll put a garnish on them. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
and get your
no,
mom a
it's-
car to race.
It's already been set in stone.
And if we get enough people like that show up that have you know,
Wives.
wives or girlfriends that have never raced and that would like to race, we'll do a powder puff race.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that.
I mean, if they show out, that'd be awesome.
My wife would just like ram every car off.
Who
the-
cares? Let them have fun.
Is she your wife?
I mean, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, she's a little.
Brandon's like, me?
I didn't do it.
I don't ram any car out there.
No, not Brandon. He doesn't wreck anyone.
I don't.
Yeah.
Unless
okay.
your name is Aaron and Kyle.
Or AJ.
That's why we never run
Like,
with you.
come on. It's definitely happened. A time or two or 7.
Now, this
AJ.
is
Put that in front of me.
AJ,
Yeah.
RJ, Aiden.
Yeah, you know.
Brian Horning's asking if you're going to run big block. I assume you probably will. I mean, this is the one race we're actually going to compete in. So.
I'll probably run big block, but I might not run 12 turn because again I'm announcing, so I don't want to run too many classes.
Yeah.
Unless I run.
I'm going to run 12T, I know that. So, and if the SR10 race, like, we get a lot of people for that, I'm probably going to jump into that because that sounds like fun.
I maybe jump into the SR10 race. That's gonna be in the night feature, and you really don't need an announcer for that because it's just gonna be caution everywhere.
It might motivate me to rebuild that other SR10.
Have hands will drive.
I get asked about that every day.
Oh, your old man?
Yeah.
Oh.
That you said you're gonna rebuild. Once I got done building your 12 turn, that it took 3 days with, but you know.
Well, the SR10 is more complicated. And how many cars have I rebuilt between then and there? A lot.
Not enough apparently.
Not enough. Just one. I just missed on one.
You
If I
could-
would have just done that one.
If you want to run my Savage that day, you can.
Oh, we can see about it.
Aaron, have you ever ran a sprint car?
Yeah, I ran Barry's last year.
Okay.
The Racer's Appreciation. I really enjoyed
Savage.
running it. Yeah, I really enjoyed running it. But also, Barry put a setup on it, and the car drove great. Same with Aiden's late model. I drove that. That car was great. I love cars that I don't have to work on.
Yeah, but when I do it, I get yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't set them up properly. You set yours up great. You set your dad's up great, but mine won't turn for
Well, I don't run mine. I run somebody else's usually. Poor Ron.
Yeah, you drive the shit out of Weller's Vintage.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I did really good in that, then I sucked the way
I think Brian's planning on hitting you again in the big block.
No, I That's fun. I'm just trying to have a good cause and good turnout.
Yes,
If
definitely.
we don't get more than 40 entries, I'm gonna be sad. Make it happen.
Yes.
So if you see the post, just share the crap out of it. Make it so much that people are annoyed and want to come kick our ass for having the race because they've seen it so much. And then we'll send them to Brandon. Don't worry, your dad won't let him beat you.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
When did this happen?
I don't know.
Earlier in the show, weren't you paying attention? Oh my God. Short attention span.
Oh, man.
It's alright. I used to, dude, him and Ron used to wear the same shirts and like same pants. And I'd be like,
Kelly?
yeah. Remember RG?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So that's your so that's your dad. That'll be as his grandfather now. Papa? Poor Ron. Ron's going back to Florida and I'm gonna miss him.
He's still
Sucks.
home. He's still up there.
I know, he was at Ultimate.
Ultimate.
He was at the
We gotta
Ultimate
get this.
Sunday.
We
I
gotta
really
get
hope he doesn't
this,
freaking
we gotta
go.
get this show back on the rails here.
What rails? I don't see
We have
no.
rails?
No rails.
Since when?
So,
Yo, so has anybody got any questions about anything for AJ, for the race?
let's talk about where we're going to run this week. Kyle?
Tuesday here. Probably Thursday at Ultimate.
Okay.
Friday I'll be at Big Diamond. So that's probably about it. Maybe I'll back up on Sunday. I don't know.
I'm just laughing at the comments. Anyway,
Where are you racing?
well, tomorrow night I'll be here for practice, and hopefully we'll get in some practice racing.
Kyle.
But I think Friday night, as long as it's not rained out to Saturday, but even then if it's Saturday, I want to go to pit stop and do my first off-road race finally.
Ooh.
So, get to break in my buggy.
Nice.
And if my dong was ready, I will be running VRC all
And we'll
day.
be running VRC every night of the week. So,
Why is your car ready? Because I've been practicing.
Yes. Yeah.
I can drive it, it just won't work.
A lot of wheel time. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
How about you? Where are you going?
Probably practice Friday night, but that'll probably be it for me this weekend. I got quite a few things to get done this weekend.
What about tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, no dice. My wife doesn't get home from work until like 7.
Oh, okay.
So, and
Where are
I got
your
the
kids?
little, he's 2 and he just runs all over the place. So trying to drive.
So he can marshal.
There you
Yeah,
go.
oh yeah, absolutely. He would just pick the cars up though and take them with him. Like,
That's how it's not
That's
mine.
why
I
I
don't
came
know.
all these cars.
oh, man.
Go get that one. I want
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
No, he,
So, Brandon, what about you? Where are you going?
I'll be here Tuesday, Friday.
Okay. So, how many people at this table are itching to race? Because we haven't raced in a while.
Wait a while.
definitely.
I want dirt.
I raced this week.
I know. I was talking about the rest of us. We don't count you.
I mean,
anymore.
I want to get my car set up a little better, but I'm still like ready.
So,
Why don't you come with me on Thursday?
yeah, you could.
Maybe.
Possibly. I
Depends
haven't.
on what I got going on.
What time do they start racing on Thursday?
7.
Yeah, I can.
If you get up there, yeah, around 6, you're good. It's not that.
Dave Moore, I love off-road racing.
Dave Moore?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot
I've
of
never
fun.
done it, so Dave, come on out and coach me. Set
fun,
my
man.
car up.
Put
You
me
gotta
in,
do that
coach.
rhythm, man, on the jumps. I mean, it's similar like motocross. Like you got to have the timing on the track.
Ask Kyle how that rhythm went. I put him on an off-road track with four-wheel drive stadium trucks.
Oh man.
Gone. Out of the park.
There's no way that controller wasn't glitching out because that's tight. He's like, you need to turn. I'm just clocked all the way. I'm like, I can't turn anymore. Take the screw out of the controller and I'll turn more. But that's all you got.
But you have to back off.
Why?
Not in real life.
What are you?
Yes, in real life, yes.
Yes, in real life,
Yes,
yes.
in real life, yes.
What are
have
you
to back
running?
off.
Dave Moore asks.
Oh, I'm gonna run my I got a low C 2-wheel drive buggy.
Oh nice.
The new 5.0.
Buggies look like fun.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be better than the stadium trucks because those things feel a little wishy-washy.
I like the short course trucks too. They're fun.
If I'm doing off-road, I would want a Truggy.
Yeah,
Four-wheel
they're
drive
pretty
truck.
sweet too.
I don't want to do off-road.
I would like to dabble.
Yes.
Not like go every week or anything, but just dabble and just for
once a
fun.
month or something.
Yeah.
Put you on one of those 8-scale nitro buggies and let you on the big track. Oh God, that's hard.
What?
We did that.
No, not on the off-road track. The big off-road track.
Oh.
You put it on the little track. You
No,
put it on
I
the
did
big
it.
track. Oh
No,
my God.
you want to know the stupidest thing on that game? Freaking drifting.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
I didn't understand that either.
It doesn't tell you where to go. It just yells at you because you went the wrong way. He's like, you're just doing it wrong. I'm like, here, do it here.
Well, there isn't a layout like it gives you for like
No,
a name or
no.
anything.
Like it's
Nothing?
just a track that's all open, no direction to go, and so you kind of follow the tire marks, and it tells you wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, and they all just cross over each other. It's like ultimate figure 8
I
racing.
pulled out of the pit
You're going the wrong
and
way.
I went the wrong way. He's like, you couldn't even make his point. I'm like, Aaron, where do I go?
Skunk Boss might be running 8-scale off-road this weekend.
Nice.
Dude, you gotta video that and let us see it. We want to see how that goes, and you gotta tell us how to do that. 'cause that's
Drifting is
hard.
painfully slow. It's like watching grass grow, in my opinion. I like the videos of it. That Mark
I
does,
do.
so that's
I
about it.
like those too. And you know the way my grass grows right now, it's really fast. It's faster than your car half the time.
It's growing like crazy.
I've mowed my yard 3 times. I'm gonna mow it again already.
I'm gonna wreck you tomorrow.
In practice.
Shannon Durr had a drift car here
Shannon
the other
Durr.
day, and I was playing with it. Dude, that thing's fun. It's fun.
All right, Skunk Boss said he's gonna video some of that for us. So
Oh,
let's see.
I want to know something. How did you break Mark's car?
Oh, I had bumped into the wall.
Way to go.
I came out of
Bumped into the wall? Or?
I came out of 2. And when you come out of 2, you stand on it. Well, you can't stand on it with that car. And there's a bump in the middle of the track. And you hit that and it just kind of sends you in the wall and you just kind of glide off of
We
it.
cannot define what car was because it's not videoed yet.
No, I can't. It's a car.
Yeah.
And it's really fast. But you can't use all of
Close.
it.
Oh.
And apparently you
And
can't
when
touch
we
the wall.
came out of 3 and 4, went through 3 and 4 fine, but then when it came out of 4, it just went right to the inside wall because the outside tire was busted. So, but Mark did say that those cars do that a lot.
Wait, Skunk Boss wrestles?
Yeah, he does. He was always wrestling Barney.
I didn't know that.
Sounds dirty.
If I go, I have a busy weekend with family and back-to-back wrestling shows. We should go to a wrestling show. That'd be great. With Skunk Boss? Give him the mud ball, Skunky!
No wonder he's always aching. He's wrestling. I mean, God, I'm not wrestling and I ache all the time.
Hit him with the caliber adjustment! Give him the spur gear!
Oh, jeez.
Give him some more camber.
Turn his steering down.
Goose's throttle.
Goose is the rock.
Now that sounds straight.
Wait a minute. The Skunk Boss. I'm not a wrestler. I'm too old for that crap.
He just runs the shows probably. Probably works the shows.
Yo, I know a wrestler that's like 80 years old. You are not 80 Skunk Boss. You could wrestle.
Well, that sounds like you're
Well,
throwing down the gauntlet.
there's something you can say you do it, but is it smart?
Kyle versus Skunk Boss in the square circle.
In the pudding. You're pudding wrestling him.
Whoa, this took a turn. This took a turn.
I mean, really, for us, it's the square oval, isn't it? So I mean,
Wait, square
you Skunk.
He's not here anymore. I'm just ignoring him. I don't care what he imagines in his spare time. Everyone has a fantasy, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is it chocolate or vanilla pudding?
chocolate.
Okay.
And with that, we got
And
10
we
more
got-
minutes left, so let's see if we can get through
Let's
this
hear.
without going
How many of our
X-rated.
viewers want to watch Kyle wrestle in pudding? Every
Can you
single
control
one.
your kid?
Someone break in with a serious question and get us on track here.
Oh, God.
Get it through that last hump here.
So,
I gotta pee.
Brandon, you're moving up this year, outside. You
I'm
gonna
gonna
race
see
with
how
the
it
big
goes.
boys? Well, you put your big boy pants on at the end of the season this year inside.
Hey, happy birthday, Skunk. Well, you gotta
we'll
close
see
the
how it
show
goes.
saying happy birthday to Skunk
Yeah, but I'm
Boss.
not wrestling him, so I don't know why would I want to say it. I'm not wrestling him in pudding. You always, I think if I'm doing that, we're having a fatal four-way, and you're getting in there. You versus Skunk, and I'll take Barney.
Oh, God.
All right.
Whoa.
It'd be like
I'd be afraid of Barney. He knows Kung Fu.
what?
So do
He knows
you.
Kung Fu.
Oh, he knows how to freaking microwave.
Aaron Stewart, where am I?
Right?
Oh, my God.
Well, you're not here.
Aaron Stewart. If you don't know where you're at, man, I don't know. Look around you. Look for signs and
We're
stuff.
at the only racing talk
Definitely,
show
it
that
got
talks
weird.
about wrestling.
It got really weird.
Put it
This
fast.
took a weird left turn.
I mean, I tried to get you back on track too. Man.
Didn't work.
Yeah, are you moving up this year?
No.
Oh, big surprise.
I'm moving down.
You're going to rookie.
I'm going to rookie.
You want that non-points title again?
Thorny versus Kyle will go at a handicap match. You're not kidding.
Yeah, I know. You're really going to lose. I mean,
Dude, I will pick Barney up and throw him into Skunk Boss.
that solves my problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he'd get you in like a rear naked choke or something. You'd be done.
Oh, true.
You know, like
Rear
just the naked-
naked.
No,
Yeah,
I could,
yeah, well, yeah.
I could jump back and
Yeah, you're in
squash him.
trouble.
I raced Super Street. This piqued my interest.
Oh, Super Street.
Does anyone know what that is?
Yes. Could you explain Super Street to us, please?
I know Street Fighter and Super.
Street stock?
Oh, so we're talking about RC car racing. I mean, is that drag racing maybe?
I don't know. I'm kind of actually
Maybe,
interested.
I'm
Super
curious.
Street usually, is a class.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Aaron Stewart, we want to know more about this.
yes.
What is this super
Call
street
in.
you speak of?
Call in. Here's Aaron's phone number. Call in.
Do you guys ever go to drag races or anything?
Oh, I've been here for the drag a couple times.
Okay.
I just.
We don't have that kind of money. We're not that rich.
Yeah, they talk about spending money on cars. Those guys are serious.
Yes. They're beautiful.
Barney the lawn dart.
Barney.
We're all just waiting
That
here
should
for
be a
Aaron.
song.
Aaron's probably after writing a paragraph, and we're just like
Yeah.
anticipating his comment.
We are. Or watch he never comes back with a comment and we just lost. New Bloodline video uploaded. Notification if you're all here. I don't know, Cage. Super Street
Yeah,
RC
I've seen
is
them-
like
I've
the
seen
big
them,
block mud boss with a NASCAR style body in the RC world.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
that would be cool.
That's
okay,
That's what Groover has.
Yes.
a lot of
So,
people sell
those
them
are
online,
awesome.
like on Facebook, like or RC, classifieds and all that stuff. You see, like especially
Yeah.
down south, people are always like putting them up for sale. The Super Street class
Oh,
with the
that's-
NASCAR style
yes.
bodies on them.
That's not a big thing up here, but I know one of our drivers that comes up here, he would love to do that because he's got one and It would kind of be awesome.
And a lot of them use like the Rocket 4, like the Custom Works Rocket 4 platforms and stuff like that too. And then there's also the Slash ones, but like I see a lot of those like super street cars for asphalt racing in particular. But yeah, it's pretty
So I
big
wonder,
down there,
is he talking about the Super Street body, like with the new style NASCAR body? Or
Yeah, like
that
what Mark
Claus
showed off.
had?
Yeah,
Okay.
Aaron, Stewart, where are you from?
yeah.
So now we talked about ice cream and pudding, and we got 21 people.
Mass. Okay.
We did.
We do it in mass. It's the latest thing.
Huh.
Well, why do we sing Happy Birthday?
It's funny how that happens. Like it's like enough people get a class going. Once one guy buys a car, and then another guy goes, "That's kind of cool." And then the next thing you know, there's 4 or 5 of them. And,
Don't you get his hopes up?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Hogan says you're apparently going to get one, and I have no faith
Yeah,
in that.
the Hornings were
I'm
all
sorry.
about it on Friday night,
I'm
man. They were
sorry.
asking me all sorts of questions about nitro cars. Like,
I'm sorry, they have faith in you, but I don't see you doing it. I'm right there with you. I
Herm
don't
already
see
said
you
he's
doing
not
it.
getting one, and so did Sean. So he's from North Carolina, and they are running them at White Rose, I believe.
okay.
Yes, they are, but they're just 12 turns. I don't believe they're going to be 13.5s.
Who knows?
So
That could always change.
I would get into one of them. They look fun.
I think the NASCAR car and truck bodies would be pretty cool to see in here.
Yeah, because we basically run it on asphalt
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be cool too, actually.
Honestly,
I could dig
all
that.
we
less
would
flips.
really have to do is
Yeah.
take our mud boss bodies off from the dirt and throw the car.
Yeah, I mean, you
some
would
car
definitely
on.
want an LCG chassis
Yes,
on it too,
yes.
absolutely.
It'd be more like the vintage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But not open. If you had no open tire on the vintage, you mean
Yeah.
that's really the only.
It'd be
big
like the vintage
difference.
car with just a body on it.
Exactly.
all right, we got 4 more minutes.
That could work.
We have to sing Happy Birthday.
Okay, well, start us off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Scott Boss.
Skunky. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Many
Skunk.
more.
Well done. Well done.
Gary Martin, Jr. Every evening, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
We need more 17.5 and 13.5 classes. 50, 12-turn motors. The season gets expensive.
You got that right, Cage. That's well, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about building a big block.
That's why I built a big block. Obviously. I just put the motor on it yesterday. I actually soldered it on. You'd be proud of me.
Nice.
I couldn't believe it.
I
There's
soldered-
someone at this table that can't solder on their motor.
Really?
Who could that be? They're right to your left.
That guy.
What?
No, just one spot over.
This guy.
Oh,
guy, yeah.
I am the worst. We're doing so good.
It's still blinking red.
No, wait, this one.
It's back.
Oh God.
Still high center chassis on Super Street. I also raced 10.5 Super Street modified 10 and 10. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever come to Pennsylvania,
If we ever go to North Carolina, we'll have to check you out.
yeah.
Aha. Trinity 13.5, huh, Brian?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 4 minutes, guys. We need questions. Bring us your questions. We're ready for your questions.
Steve Weller, hard to cheat with a lock 13.5, so some people don't like it. True. I like the big blocks. They're fun.
Well, and the outside, it's going to be pretty open as far as the big blocks go. As far it's not locked.
Yeah.
You can mess with the timing.
You
I just learned how to use that motor analyzer
Oh.
for tuning the timing on the motor, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, you actually see it, how many more RPMs you get out of it once you get that timing dialed in just right.
Some of them, there's an app on your phone to do that.
Okay.
Because I think Joe was saying it. He was going out the one night where Pete was running the car, and he could dial it.
Oh, he
Oh,
can
well,
change-
that's
he can reprogram the
actually
ESC to
so that's
program
the
for it.
ESC that I have that I got off of Pete. So it's got the tech in the hot wire or whatever it is. So it connects to my phone on the app, so I can tune it on the fly and all the boost. But I'm talking the actual like bell timing on the motor. Like you use that motor analyzer, and you just hook it up, and then once you get that base dialed in, then you can add some with the ESC, and then check temperatures and like really try to push it to its limit. But it was just cool to see the difference that you got though from not tuning it timing wise to getting it perfectly at the right timing. Yeah, it's pretty
Any
wild.
tire conditioning ideas for rubber tires? That's what Aaron Stewart's asking.
Papa Willie's.
Willie's definitely.
We have a video where
Foam buster
and
for
foam
sure.
buster.
yeah, we have a video on the foam buster, so you want to check that
They're
out.
so much softer after
Right.
doing that. Like,
And then there's these guys here that are shaving tires, and you're one of them. So why don't you explain?
basically, I did it with a tool that I got on eBay, and it's got a sanding wheel. It's actually both. It's a foam buster and a sanding wheel. You just change the one wheel out and you use adhesive-backed sandpaper. Put the tires in the freezer just so they firm up a little bit, so they sand down a little bit faster. Don't go really fast with the drill because they will just start to like melt basically if you do. Kind of take it slow. Go forward with the tread the one way, then flip it around and go backwards so that you don't just end up with smeared rubber going through the back, because it keeps the edges cleaner then, so they actually will grab in the dirt. And then you just end up getting so much more surface contact, and rounding the edges down is key too from what I was reading, because you don't want that blocked tire. You want it to kind of roll over and grab traction on the sidewall as you're going through that turn. So getting those rounded edges, you kind of take it on its edge and just kind of fine tune them after you get it down to where you want it to be. I also took lots of breaks and would put them back in the freezer and then sand them a little bit more. I basically took like a Saturday afternoon and did that set like off and on, and they turned out honestly perfect. I was pretty impressed with how well that worked. But yeah, and you mean contact patch with the ground. I mean, the more tire, there's a reason you run slicks on a race car. They don't have tread because you want as much rubber touching whatever you're on, and if you're on a track that bites, you want to be running damn near slicks, even if it is dirt, if it's biting. So it makes sense why you'd be shaving them down.
All right, that was great.
There is a video on our page now, I think.
Yes, I
of
did.
Barry's.
Of Barry's foam buster. Yeah.
And that thing was great too, because I mean, mine, it's a little tough because you got to put pressure in it for it to bust the foams, but it still does the job. It's just,
Right.
I kind of got it
'Cause you
it
only
would
got
do
two
both.
wheels. Yeah.
Yes, you only have 2 wheels, but I got it because you could do both with it, basically, is why I picked that one up. Like I said, I got 2 more sets of tires to do yet, and then I'll be done, hopefully.
And then we're gonna give him ours, and then he won't be done.
Yeah, and then well, you can pay me to do them.
I will give you a whole $5. But it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys
you,
for
AJ.
having me.
You want to
Thank you.
shout anything out, or
No, I'm just ready to race, and let's do it.
Sweet. So we gotta thank our sponsors. Papa Willie's Truck. Talking about them a lot tonight.
Yes, we did.
Got the new banner.
Well, hey, we are coming on the dirt, so we will be using traction compound a whole hell of a lot more than what we have been.
Before we
inside.
get shout out of the week's gonna be Skunk Boss because it's his birthday.
Yes, yes.
Because needed something there.
Yep.
There we go. Gotta thank Fezzoland RC Park. Wasn't for them, we wouldn't have tracks and we wouldn't have a place to do this.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
Big miracle. Gotta do
Race ready products.
race ready products. Keeping your cars clean, not like that one, but like that one. This was
That was
race
cleaned
ready.
up,
Cap.
yeah, with race ready.
And GT Bodies.
Bodies.
So remember, May 13th, come out, donate, spend your moldy money. It's still RC car related, so your wife won't care. Or husband. We don't judge. Okay,
You can drink
y'all.
all the Bud Light you want.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Wow.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye. Bye. Yeah.